Is there one thing? If there's one thing you could do differently in your life, what would it be?
It would be to. It's gonna sound like something, but it's gonna be something different. It's to learn to say "fuck it" so much earlier, and it's on the line. It's not the lines of like "fuck it" of what people are putting on you, what's going on. It's more the lines of "fuck it" to fear. I was afraid to do so many things as a young man, whether it's talk to women, whether it's to stand up in front of people and talk, whether it's to like go after certain things.
Actually stole my whole answer.
I like that.
That was go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
That was my answer too.
I got to a point, and I think it was midway through college, maybe a little after college, where I started to say, I felt the fear. I just said, fuck it. I'm going to do it. Whether it pans out or where it doesn't. But I started to learn that when I say fuck it and do it, there's the opportunity to learn. You do it right. I tell y'all at work, I do it all the time. Saying fuck it. Because either this is going to be really right because I did my due diligence, or it's going to be wrong, but I learned from it. So
somebody will come give you, it could be a teaching moment.
Exactly. So I wish I would have been able to grasp that and do it more often.
As long as it ain't no firing moment.
I mean,
but even you can learn from that.
Even that. So to me, I wish I would have gotten that inside of me a lot earlier, just to say fuck it and do it.
That was wild right there, that ending part. But that's cool.
What you got, bro?
Same thing, man.
Same thing. Just would have said fuck it earlier. I feel like you said fuck it a long time ago.
I feel like you came out the womb that way.
That ain't my answer. Oh yeah, that's shout out to my pops. That's all to pops right there. That fucking mentality and fuck yeah. But I would have planned life better at an earlier age.
Just giving it more thought.
Between 18 and 25?
Yeah. Giving it more thought.
Because I think we can plan and then get hopeful.
Yeah. I would have, yeah.
But at least with the plan, you have some type of direction. Like you said, life don't happen like you plan it to be. But at least you have some type of direction. A lot of people get out here and just whatever's happening is happening, but it's no direction in it. And then when it's no direction, it's often no awareness with it. You have a plan, you realize this is not on that plan. Let me redirect myself to try to get back on that plan.
Shit. Yeah. That's it. That's the best way I can put that.
I respect that though.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So that's the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
Let him say it. That's the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
I really wish, like I just told y'all about one of my family members. I'm just like, I wish I would have been able to help him formulate a plan earlier. Even smaller plans that he could see happen, and then you build the what's the word? The habit of setting plans and then going after them, and understanding it's gonna take a little time, it'll take a little work, take a little learning to achieve what the plan's goal was. But he lived a lot of his life and had no plan.
Yeah.
That's understandable. Planning.
Nigga, your shit.
Kind of what he said, but dead ass. Like mine just would have been like to not let fear control me. I told you I had a speech impediment, so like my whole thing was like, I don't want to be embarrassed.
That shit understandable though.
Yeah, but
like that shit kind of hard. I feel like that's kind of hard to like just jump out there and not be a little afraid.
Yeah. So
if I couldn't read, nigga.
But we're not saying you're not afraid.
No. So no. I get that part.
No,
I get
he's saying just do it.
But
fear.
No, but honestly.
Yeah, the fear's there, but he's saying do it.
Yeah, so, I know. I'm saying, but the fear is understandable.
Yeah,
is what
for
I'm
sure,
saying.
for
yeah.
sure.
So the reason I say I would have got just to get past the fear, the fear, getting over the fear is actually what led me to be able to work on whatever it was that was causing me to stutter. Because I was like, I can't do this forever. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
When I was younger, like my mom did what moms do. Like she protected me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She protected me from being embarrassed. She protected me from having to stand in front of people to do things. She protected me as much as she could, like outside of church. Because she felt like if this happens in church, nobody's gonna laugh at you.
Yeah.
They'll all
except for the kids when you come back and sit down.
You come back and nigga like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying?
That was me.
But of course, right, exactly. But the old
Don't
people,
make eye contact with Brandon.
But the old people, but the adults were gonna gather around you and they're gonna build you up,
encourage you. Yep.
So I think if I'd have stopped letting the fear guide me and coddle me, you know what I'm saying, then I think I would have gotten to that earlier. But that's also one of those things where I'd be like, the timing, right?
Yeah.
Like it just wasn't that time for that. Like I wasn't in the right mindset, or didn't have the level of cognitive thinking to realize, oh, this is what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't realize that until later. Like I was like, damn, I stopped breathing when I do it. I really just stopped. I'm trying to force this word out, and I'm not breathing. Everybody's be like, take your time. Like, that's not getting it. That's not what the fuck this is. This bigger than that, bitch. So shut up.
But see, sometimes it's like people tell you what you should be doing, but they're missing the true action that creates what they're trying to tell you. Take your time should be take a breath.
Yeah.
Breathe.
But even in the moment, like, because even if somebody had said take a breath, I would have just thought they meant take a breath before I started trying to say it. Not so much breathe in between words. You know what I'm saying?
Even go that deep.
Yeah, but at 14, 12, 11, I wouldn't have been thinking like that. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
like,
that's what I'm saying. People gotta stop just saying these brand labels or quotes and like dig into what you're actually trying to tell me.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's one of the things that I hated about talking to people about marriage. Like, it's tough. Fuck does that mean?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
But go ahead.
But yeah, right. I think and even if I'd have I didn't let the fear guide me when I was younger. My mom was trying to send me to a pathologist. And I was like, I don't even want to go to them because I'm embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? So I think just not letting that fear guide me at a little bit earlier, I think it would have changed a couple of things about my life. And you know, I ain't all about like the whole how does this change, and because everything changes after that.
Yeah. So Wallace, with y'all having the same answer, what was your fear? Like, why didn't you like do the shit that
I cared too much about what people thought. I cared about what people thought. It's funny, one of my nephews, his mother told me that he tripped and fell when they was down in Louisiana, and nobody saw him but his mom. But he got up, looked around, and started crying maybe like 5 minutes later because he was so afraid of being embarrassed.
That comes with young age though.
But I related to that because in every instance of my life, I cared what my parents,
he was looking around,
the kids, my family. I remember one time I think I was sick, and we was in Philadelphia, and we had went to a beach, and my skin started peeling, but I was trying to hide it on my clothes and stuff. I went to the bathroom, and then I came out, and I think I still had my shirt off. I was trying to put my shirt back on, and my big cousin was standing there. And when I went and saw last night, and she started laughing at me. Shit like that is like, I can't show myself when I'm going through something or if I'm not doing something right.
Yeah.
And I cried that day. I probably was like 9 or 10, but it's just like, I feel like everybody was always watching me. Everything was the biggest thing. And honestly, that's why I shied away from talking, because I feel like if I stumble, if I say something that's stupid or people think it's stupid or that is not my true thought, I'm trying to get through it, like now people look down on me or have a lesser thought of me, when it really didn't fucking matter, because it's all still part of the process to get to who I want to be.
Just growing.
It is, and so all the problems that like y'all are saying, I had the same shit. Like, as far as if you reading or some shit and you stumble, like, okay, but I think more so with me, like, if So if somebody did it, I can joke on them, right? Yeah. But if I did it, I can joke on myself. Like, oh shit, I can't read. I'm tripping. You know what I mean? Like I think that's kind of what.
But where does that come from?
I don't know.
Because I can do it now.
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
It just comes with time. Like it's a certain level of confidence.
But he didn't need the time.
But it doesn't.
Church
but
for me.
Yeah, but the time don't necessarily have to hit for everybody the same way. It just be when the confidence.
It was no choice, right? I think I didn't ever have a choice to not do the shit. So. I never saw the other side because it was like, well, if you're not comfortable, it's okay. Like I'm sure if I had that, I would have been this same conversation.
Yeah. So that confidence was built early.
But me not having a fucking choice,
those older people, getting around
to whatever.
Like, hey, you did a good job.
Like
you did good. Like when people are study building, like I always look at it like this. You standing like this, and know all that. That's just building you up, bro. Like those words start to set a foundation that just lifts you higher. You know what I'm saying? Your confidence came with sports, right? Like or even with school. You were a good student. So as you got older, you get more and more accolades. You hear like you're doing a good job with this. It makes you feel better about who you are in whatever it is that you're doing, and you just grow in that thing. Once you started to see it in sports, it started to build under you. Now you standing on top, and you got a different level of confidence because people done poured into you. Like even when you mess up, that's all right. That in the church, that's all right. That's all right. Keep going. Yeah. In football, even when you messed up, if we running full speed, don't we say that shit all the time? Even if you mess up and you moving full speed, you still might fuck around and be in the right spot. So
I got motherfucked a lot.
That's happened in sports.
But I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm trying to think about life, and I feel like when we were in church, I was always put up there. When I was young, I was always put up there to say something, to be the lead singer, to do all these things. I'm just like, why didn't I? I got so much praise and in every area. Like I was a good student, I was a good kid. Every area of my life, I got built up.
That's why I asked.
But I don't know why. I always had that.
You focused on the one or two things, or those one or two people, them kids that sat in the back. That was like, man, you're right.
They didn't have to be laughing at me. If I saw them laughing, I thought
you just automatically assumed it was for you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just comes with that time, man. Like
I don't think I was embarrassed about was sweaty palms. Goddamn, I ain't like holding hands.
Shake hands, yeah.
My shit to the day. Goddamn,
claiming hand.
I'm like, don't make the prayer too long.
But even with that, you have to because you can't stop it. So you got to find a way to make it either funny or hold on, man, my shit goddamn sweating. Like, come on, something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to make yourself comfortable in your fucked up situations. That's it.
That's it.
Cause bro, this is us.
Yeah. I think somehow
like I said, I feel like if I had a speech impediment, I don't know. Like that's why I said you kind of had a reason. Yeah.
I probably would not talk.
But got shit damn near like family. My homeboy Byron, we grew up in church together. Byron studied his ass off. We used to fuck with him about it always. That nigga had a clothing line called Stutter Box when we got old. Like, nigga, he just embraced it. It ain't never stopped him from getting no girls. It ain't never stopped nothing. Like, at church.
But like, that's the thing. I think you have to lean, you have to be aware of your children. Yeah. Whether your child or children that are in your circle. And try to lean into you are enough. Yeah. I think if you can lean, and it might not be those words, but it's just like you have to lean into them like, what you got, what you doing is enough. You're gonna build on top of that, and it's gonna be what makes you whatever. But if you just let them go out into the world, you never know. But I think if somebody, a big brother, a big cousin,
because then the world can dictate how they feel about themselves,
and that internal mind that has not matured enough to say, you know what, stutter box, stand on what you do. Yeah. But if I don't have that strength or mentality that he might have or you had, then it can go way off the path.
You talking about crying for
my confidence was always sports. Like I said, I ain't need nobody to tell me, hey, you did a good job out there. I be like, shit, good job, Byron Rose. Hit myself on the butt. So I didn't need that in that part of my life. Yeah, like, and sports was always my comfort zone. So for me, like when we was like, especially like in basketball, you can be a little more vocal, right? Football, of course, you had to talk to a certain extent, but in basketball, we were a whole lot vocal. We was talking. I never and I used to damn near lead the defense. Like when we was whatever, hey, we going black. I ain't never studying that shit. My mom was like, I ain't hear you stutter all night.
Comfortable.
You cuss me out from the floor, still ain't stuttering. Then you get in this damn car. I asked you how was school. Then you fumbling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was.
We gotta figure that out.
That's like, man, it's people. You ever seen like on Instagram and shit? People that can sing, bro, sing like a motherfucker. Soon as they talk, they stutter like. I was like, how the fuck is that possible?
Yeah, man.
Train to breathe.
It's literally breathing.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good. That turned into a whole. That could have been a whole episode.
That could have been a whole episode.
It was.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every